Alright, hey guys, Michael here, and today I'm going to be playing something new. It's called Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Most of you guys probably have heard of this game at this point. First of all, I'm not going to be playing the. I don't think I'm going to be playing the first game. I'm going to leave that up to one of my other friends. Not sure. I'm going to have to ask him if he's going to do the game. If not, then I'm going to be covering the footage. But otherwise, I'm gonna leave that up to him. Anyways, right now it says continue night 3. I'm not gonna be doing that right now. I'm gonna be starting new game as usual, traditionally, anyways. And so let's begin. So this game's more of this let's play, or as you could say, whatever. Is more gonna be like informative than exploring things on my first shot, because I've already beaten night 6, I've already done some of the custom night presets, and stuff like that, you know. And right now I'm trying to get used to windowed mode, since from what I know, I cannot do full screen. So if you see this suddenly stop like this, that's because I moved my mouse out of the window on accident.
Hello, and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here, and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, now with that being said... Oh, he's moved. Anyways, with that being said, the music box, I'm going to be talking about that right now, is... Oh, Bonnie's being extremely aggressive. Actually, okay, so talking about the, the music box. That's gonna spike up in difficulty in the later nights. And I actually don't know whether I would like to show you what the thing looks like. Oh, there he is. What the thing looks like if you don't take care of the music box. I probably will at one point, but I probably won't do it on purpose until, let's say, later in this Let's Play or whenever. Like, let's say I fail, I'll just show you what, you know, Foxy looks like. No, not Foxy. Whatever this thing is. Let's tell you right now, it is. It's this puppet thing. People also call him the marionette, and it's actually pretty creepy. And so right now, all you have to worry about on this night is the three main animatronics, the three new animatronics, I should say. Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, and see here, yep, Toy Bonnie. And that's all you have to worry about for night 1. And that's probably, that's Toy Freddy. See right here. So I'm gonna explain each like animatronic pattern. So there's not way too much to worry about, especially in this first night. I'm trying to think of a way to sum everything up. Most animatronics can be lured away with that Freddy mask that I keep putting on at times at random intervals, and those would allow you to. No, sorry. The Freddy mask allows you to ward off any animatronic that enters into your room. Note that this mask does not work for everyone. It will not ward off what's in this room, the puppet or the marionette, and it will not ward off an animatronic that I'll show you, and that'll show off in the next episode, because why not, honestly? And I kind of have to, because it's the second night. And yeah, this is a relatively easy night. You see right there, Toy Chica's in the left vent. And so you hear that right there, that's the, that's like, let's say if the animatronic doesn't scan the room, like let's say Toy Bonnie doesn't scan, not Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica does not scan the room like Toy Bonnie does. So you'll have to rely on the noises that are made from the animatronics. Like Toy Chica, you'll hear bumping noises like boom, 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 and that'll sort of mean that an animatronic has left the vent, or an animatronic has moved into the vent. In fact, that's kind of the thing that I think it can be kind of an issue, especially in the later nights. It's kind of deceiving too, because you don't know exactly what's going on. And so actually I'm going to be starting up the second night in this episode, trying to introduce everything here, and I'll let Phone Guy explain everything.
See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology. But they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might carry it over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool us, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, now, the first call of the second night is over. And you notice how I had to wind up the music box first thing. You're gonna have to be doing that for every single night. Now that animatronic he mentioned, Foxy. Foxy is the biggest annoyance if you've ever played this game. I actually haven't had many experiences with Foxy killing me, unless of course I played on custom night, in which that case it would annoy me. Annoy the crap out of me. There's not way too much to say about him other than he's an annoyance, and while it sounds like he can be defended, he can simply be defended with the flashlight. That's not always the case. Anyways, you saw right there. Yeah, anyways, you guys saw right there. Just a moment. You see right there? That's. Gosh, I'm trying to explain a lot of things at once here. But in a nutshell, Foxy's the biggest annoyance, and so is Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie doesn't seem like much of an annoyance, but some people who've tried to play later nights know exactly what I'm talking about. All the new animatronics except for Foxy. Oh, Toy Bonnie. Any player of this game will know that every animatronic except for Foxy, old Foxy, will be warded away with the mask. So in later nights, as you see, I'm trying to. I just put on my mask immediately after I put off the camera. There's a reason for that. Animatronics can barge into your room, like especially in later nights. Older, newer animatronics, I guess you could say, would barge into your room, and you have to put on the mask immediately. And they can even rip off the camera from you if they want to. That doesn't. I'm not saying that the camera. You can't use the camera anymore, but I'm just saying that. Oh, yep, there's Foxy. From what I know, hardest difficulty, he can jump out at you in 10 seconds after he approaches the hallway. I think that's a grand total of 20 seconds into the night. Yeah, there's a lot to explain. I'm not going to go through, like, everything that goes on in this game. But I'm just going to tell you the basics. Most animatronics can go through and can be warded away with the mask. Yep, and there's Foxy. He's going to appear much more often than usual. He's going to be a pain in the butt. So Toy Freddy, he can be a quick example of the older animatronics. They'll either like slowly approach your door, like old Freddy, which will be appearing in third night, and he'll like barge into your room, and he can like rip off your like he can tear you apart from the camera if he really wants to. But I doubt he'll get into the room this night. And there's not way too much to say, honestly. Like right now, nothing too major is happening right now. Oops. And if Toy Freddy gets into my room, I'll show you. Oh, yep, there he is. What? Anyways, yeah, when he gets into your room, you have to immediately put on the mask. He'll start scanning the room. And look at this. We got one of these cutscenes. You actually get this in the beginning of the game, but the problem is I got this game a while ago, and I kind of already messed it up. But it's sort of like this. It's sort of like this. Anyways, you just do this and wait for the screen to blank out. And I'll be ending off the episode right there. And actually the point where the game gets really freaking hard starts on night 3. Especially for inexperienced players. I've played this game enough to where I can consistently beat night 3 if I really wanted to. So there's that. And it's gonna end off the game right here. Third night where things get real serious and all the animatronics are gonna be coming after you. So I'll just leave that up to whatever you want to. Well, except for Golden Freddy. But that'll be it. See you guys next episode.